Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the Eagle of the Apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. This will be part 3 in my series on criticizing Father Fr Alar's series on end times prophecy, which he claims reflects the official positions of the Catholic Church. And that is a huge error. He is giving practically always his own interpretation. And so far, I've been giving him the benefit of the doubt after reviewing his first and second parts. But the third part, I am very disturbed at, because he is not only interpreting prophecy, he is fabricating prophecy. Now, in the first two sections, he made 4 very serious errors. He said, first of all, there was no rapture. There's no church teaching against the rapture. And I challenge everyone to let me know if you can find one. There isn't any. He claims the church is against the rapture. That is false. He said there's no millennium. He says the church is amillennial. That's also false. John talks about the millennium 8 times in the book of Revelation. He says a third temple must be built in Jerusalem before our Lord's second coming. That is also a serious error. The temple which the Antichrist sets himself up in is the Roman Catholic Church, not some kind of rebuilt Jewish temple. And he says the Jews must convert before our Lord comes. And that's also not true, because the Jews do not convert until the Lord comes. That's part of the second coming. That's why, for example, the 2 witnesses seal the 144,000 of the remnant of Israel. They do not convert them. But now, Father Alar, in part 3 of his series, makes a much more serious error, because he makes up the prophecy of LaSalette. What he quotes from Mary is nowhere in that prophecy. And I challenge all of you once again to prove me wrong. I pray and hope that I am. Maybe he's got some horrible translation, but I cannot find anything that he quotes from LaSalette in the true prophecy of LaSalette. So go ahead, Father. Let's hear what you have to say.
Reported at LaSalette. After all these will have arrived, many will recognize the hand of God, and they will convert and do penance for their sins. Talking about after some chastisement. A great king will go up on the throne. Remember, back in the 5 stages, we talked about there'd be a great monarch or a great leader that would unite with the Pope. That's consistent with what was said at LaSalette.
Wait a minute, Father Alar. Nothing was said at LaSalette about a great king or a great monarch. Where did you get that stuff? Mary did not say anything like that at LaSalette. I hope some of your comrades in the seminary sent you this and assured you it was LaSalette, and you just said what they said, because that is not a true quotation from LaSalette. Go ahead, Father. Maybe you can redeem yourself.
We talked about there'd be a great monarch or a great leader that would unite with the Pope. That's consistent with what was said at LaSalette. A great king or leader will go up on the throne and will reign a few years. Religion will flourish. This is just like the era of great peace, the reign of the Immaculate Heart, and spread all over the world, and there will be great abundance. The world, glad not to be lacking nothing, however, will then fall back again into disorder. Just like I said, sometimes when we get prosperity, we forget our need for God. And they will give up God and will be prone to its criminal passions. If they do not do penance, again, notice Mary says if.
No, Mary did not say if. Mary did not say any of that. That is all pure fabrication. That's a lie, Father Alar. I hope you have some kind of an explanation. You know what's amazing to me is that your video, part 3 of 3, which has got almost 100,000 views, has hundreds of comments on it. Not one of those comments call you out on this. Maybe you were planning some kind of a joke. Maybe you said to yourself, let me make something up and say that it's from LaSalette and see if anybody can catch me on it. Well, I'm catching you on it, but it's amazing that nobody else is catching you on it.
They will give up God and will be prone to its criminal passions. If they do not do penance, again, notice Mary says if they do not do penance and they do not cease working on Sunday, and if they continue to blaspheme the holy name of God, in a word, if the face of the earth does not change, God will be avenged against the people that are ungrateful and enslaved to the demons.
If the face of the earth does not change, was that written by some kind of environmentalist, Fr Alar? It was not spoken by Mary. It was not part of the apparition of LaSalette. What you have just told us is a total fabrication. Who made that up, Father? Did you make it up? How come none of your Catholics who supposedly commented on your video understood that was a lie? It was totally made up. I'm not surprised that you did not, for example, quote the most important part of LaSalette, which is Rome will lose the faith and become the seat of the Antichrist. No priest wants to touch that. That's the most important prophecy at LaSalette. Rome has already lost the faith, and it has become the seat of the false prophet, Pope Francis. Is that why you are afraid to mention anything about the true secret of LaSalette? Anyway, Father, to me, this is a huge scandal. And I hope you rectify this situation. I doubt if you will. My videos are lucky to get 1,000 views. Your videos get between 100 and 300,000 views. So you're going to steamroller the opposition with all of your made-up prophecies. So you are not a true prophet. You are not even a true co-prophet. You are a false prophet. You are no better than any of the other false prophets on YouTube, Fr Alar. You are part of the great deception of these end times. May God have mercy on you.